There are people out here that know exactly what the hell they're doing. And if you half-ass this, you're going to get results that you don't want. And then you're not going to have an enjoyable experience doing it. You're going to be scared, regretful that you did it, and you're going to know that you rushed into it before you were ready. Professionalism is keeping a schedule and a routine and adhering to it. It's sticking to that schedule and that routine. Anything that upsets that schedule needs to be paramount, big, huge things, because the market have very specific timings. And if you're not willing to be able to be in front of those charts at that time, you're going to miss it. You'll chase. You'll have fear of missing out. You'll wait for what you're going to call confirmation. Oh, I missed the actual time. I was messing around with PlayStation. I was on Xbox Live. I was doing this and doing that. Well, I would have saw that trade right there. I definitely would have got in right there. So yeah, it looks like about 10 more handles still of movement. Let me just get in here right here. No. You blew it. You messed up. You have to do it all over again the next session or the next day. You'll discover that you don't have the patience that you think you're going to have. You'll discover that you're not as organized, as disciplined. And that's the important things to learn early on in an environment that's safe, where you can't lose money. You don't want to discover with a live account that you are impatient, you're prone to be impulsive, and you're a gambler, because your account will show you in terms of monetary loss. And now you just compounded the difficulty in learning how to do this. And you're pushing that level of professionalism as a target further down the road. There's ways to do this correctly, and there's a whole lot more ways to do it incorrectly. In the beginning, you have to accept the fact that you are an intern. You are an intern at a trading company that you're going to start later on. You're working for no wages right now. You're in it for the experience, just like an intern is. What's it like to be in this industry? What's it like to be around people, the movers and shakers, that get things done, that everybody wants to listen to? And that experience, where you're willing to put yourself through all of that just for the sake of getting and garnering that experience. You can't buy that, folks. That's why internships are sought after. Because you can't replace that with a college degree. You can't express that level of understanding of being in that industry unless you were there doing it. It can't be transferred. Nobody can give it to you. You go through it and you glean it by being there and being present. And if you're an intern and you're not on time, they get rid of you. There's a lot of people that want to be in positions that have internships, because the jobs on the other end of all that are high yielding income jobs. This, you have to be an intern. Then you have to set it up like a job, part-time job in the beginning. Eventually you want to transition to the equivalent of a full-time job that replaces your full-time wages. And then you want to treat it like a business. Some of you aren't prepared to be a business owner. You're not responsible. You're not organized. You're not able to keep good records of anything. And that's all going to be problematic. And you need to discover all those things early on. You don't want to find out that you're a poor business owner just because you can make money in trades. If you don't know how to manage the money correctly, keep things in order, pay your taxes, you're going to find yourself in a lot of trouble. And it's all avoidable. All these things are absolutely avoidable, but they're not learned real quick, real fast. There's no shortcut to it. There's no fast tracking to it. It's going to take a lot more time. It's going to take a whole lot more time and energy in the beginning stages. But every single one of my profitable students, they submitted themselves to this. And if you ask them, they'll tell you, yeah, it sucked. In the beginning, I didn't really like it. It felt like I wasn't getting anywhere. But then suddenly, I started seeing some things in my observations in price. I was picking up on things that I really wasn't expecting to see. And then they fell in love with it. because now they're knowing beforehand, before they sit down for their charts, they know that model is going to be in the price charts. They just don't know how much it's going to move. That's the uncertainty. What's the magnitude of the move? Is it going to be a larger move that's part of a weekly range run? Or is it going to be just a session run? But that model is going to be there. My model is going to be there next week. Every single day, my models, plural, are going to be in price action next week. It's going to happen. I don't need to be convinced by anybody else. I don't need to lie about it. I don't need to worry about it. I don't have to have any anxiety about it. I know those things are going to be there. That's a level of confidence that comes by way of doing this for a very long time. And it has conditioned me to expect and appreciate the fact that it's continuous, which is why I have a slogan every week, every day, and it won't stop. I do that to remind you also, and the folks that put themselves through this. They discover that that is true, and nothing can shake them. Their level of confidence is unrivaled, which to the unlearned, the uninitiated, it seems like arrogance. It's not. It's just extreme levels of confidence. You don't worry about being made redundant at your job. You don't care what the economy is. Who cares how much gas costs? Who cares? Who cares how much groceries are going to cost? If you have a skill set like this, you can outpace all of that stuff. And the things that you worry about right now, they're minuscule things that you won't even worry about those things at all. Price tags are not a factor. There's so many levels to this journey that you're going to go through. And you got to make it pleasant. Enjoy the whole process. Don't make it harder than it needs to be, because it is hard. It's very, very difficult. It's hard to stay focused. It's hard to stay motivated in the beginning because you're not making any real money. And if you have a spouse or a significant other, they're really not going to understand how much level of commitment you need to place on this. Why are you looking at that stuff? Why do you keep doing this? What have you made by doing all that? Have you made any money yet?